All right. I'm not really happy with the way the color turned out on the firewall. Of course, you can't really see. I have a matte clear over it right now just to kind of dull it down a little. Yeah, the color that I chose, it's really close to the original, but it's a little bit darker. And if you can see, there's a light spot at the bottom edge on this side, where if I were to go over it again, it would be fine. But at 18 bucks a can for a 8-ounce spray can, I don't really know if I want to do that, especially since it's a little bit darker than I really wanted. So there's the dilemma with the firewall paint scheme. And other dilemma is with the battery location. And it seems all nice and fine and out of the way, and there's no clearance problems with the tire. But when I put up the inner fender skirt and I, cut it out, and I was planning on boxing it in so it would all be safe from road gravel and whatnot. The problem, though, is with this in place, it is going to be impossible to remove the battery. There's just not enough clearance in any direction to get the battery out of the tray that I built for it. So, gonna have to come up with a different solution for that. Yes, frustrations. But anyway, yeah, the engine runs great. I took it for a drive around the block on Labor Day weekend, and it drove fine. Brakes work, it shifts. It's loud, really loud. And what I'm planning on doing, let me show you here. These tailpipes, well, it sounds amazing, but it's just a little too loud. So I'm going to come up with some kind of inner baffle, like an insert, baffled insert that's going to go in there. And I was thinking like perforated steel mesh around it or something, and stick that in there. I'm going to experiment with a few different ideas until it sounds good, but a little bit quieter. I don't want to choke the engine, but I just want it a little quieter. So I'm going to play with that somewhat. What else? What else is going on? Yeah, my makeshift seat there, 2 couch cushions that are all, yeah, not the safest thing to drive on. But again, yeah, the brakes work good. The shifter works. She's drivable. So it is essentially mechanically sound. So next up, I guess I'm going to spend all this winter anyway, doing body work. And there she is. So yeah, I'm going to have to do something else about the battery. I might put it in the trunk. I could put it in the trunk. And there's enough room back there. I could make it work. Not really certain I want to do that, but I could make it work. I might just mount it up here on the firewall. Of course, that would be covering up all the nice work there that I did on the firewall, making it look good. But it would be a solution. Maybe not the best solution, but it would be a solution. So. Or I could just not run the inner fender skirts. Yeah, that'd be not a good idea. All right. That's what's going on with the Hudson, and I will post something later when I get some more stuff figured out. Okay. Good night. Like, share, subscribe.